Well, folks, I got to ask a question. We've been talking about don't buy cars. And here we are looking at January sales figures, and apparently you people ain't listening. What the hell are you doing out there, folks? January was supposed to be a slow month, which would have put more pressure on dealers and manufacturers to discount cars further. And you're out there buying cars like, I don't know, we're not in a recession. What is wrong with you people?
And that the average new car auto payment is well over $750. Used cars aren't that far behind it. No doubt. I was... Stop buying cars. Remember, we said 60-day moratorium. Stop buying cars to help drive the price of new and used cars down. And then the headline in automotive news, Dad, Toyota slides, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Subaru, Mazda rack up U.S. sales gains. Light vehicle deliveries are forecast to rise 2.4 to 6.5% in January, analysts say, with sharply higher fleet shipments offsetting lower retail volume. So there is a bit of a storyline there. It's a lot of fleet shipments, which are good because that means the manufacturers are producing vehicles. But still, Dad, many automakers saw their January sales numbers be significantly higher than they had previously anticipated, and their average transaction prices are through the roof. We need people to stop buying cars.
Yes, and I can't be all that mad at consumers because the lower retail volume indicates that you know what, the sales gains were primarily due to fleet sales, but still we need more consumers to stay out of the market for an extended period of time. The longer you stay out of the market en masse, okay, as a huge group, the faster the inventories will build up and manufacturers and dealers will have to incentivize bringing you back in to buy a car. So it is counterproductive if people in mass quantities go out and buy cars right now. So typically January, February are the slowest months of the year. If sales are going to increase because of fleet sales, that's one thing. But we don't want them increasing because it's retail business from retail customers out there like you and I. So do yourself a favor, stay out of the market as long as you possibly can to help bring back incentives and force dealers to discount again.
Pops, there are all sorts of ways we can help people get good car deals. Like what?
Well, car coaches. They're real people with real knowledge that get you real savings.
CarEdge.com/plans. Check it out.
Yeah, but Dad, the deeper you read into the article, some automakers like Toyota, sure, 10.5% of their sales went to fleet, but they still saw significant sales relative to what they had expected. And 90% of them went to consumers. Honda's been struggling, but they also saw their sales. So, fleet is one storyline here. And again, that's good because it just means production is going up. But we are essentially handing over to these automakers our keys saying, hey, you know what? We accept it. We'll unlock the door. You say the door costs $55,737 to get through Ford. Okay, I'll hand. No, we are accepting these higher average transaction prices by showing and demonstrating that vehicle sales numbers will be strong in a market where they shouldn't be, where we should all come together, like you said, Pops, en masse and just say, you know what, 60-day, 90-day, 120-day moratorium. Unless you absolutely need to buy a car, you should be out of the market right now because the affordability crisis is significant. Mind-boggling to me, Dad, that we saw strong January numbers and frustrating, really, truly frustrating.
It is indeed. And the cost of buying cars is only going to continue to go up. The Fed raised the Fed rate again yesterday by another 25 basis points. They've slowed down the size of their increases, but it's still an increase, which is going to continue to put upward pressure on retail APRs, annual percentage rates for auto loans moving forward. We saw in January that the average new car interest rate was over 8%. The average used car interest rate was just under 13%. Those numbers are going to go up even further, which impacts the affordability on a monthly payment basis. So if we stop spending on these expensive cars, if sales continue to go down instead of go up, then all these manufacturers will be forced to rethink what it is that they're building and how it is they're trying to sell it. So you got to vote and speak with your wallet right now. And what that means is keep your wallet in your back pocket, keep your credit cards firmly ensconced within that wallet, and don't take it out of your pocket. Just, I don't want to sound like Nancy Reagan, but just say no. Just say no to high prices. And the way to just stop buying these damn things. Jeez.
My favorite line from the article, Dad, quote, automakers are counting on continued pent-up demand in the wake of tight but improving inventories to drive sales higher this year. No. The answer from us is no. Do not count on pent-up demand. We are sick and tired of automakers intentionally cutting back on affordable vehicles. But damn it, we need some people to back us up here. Stop buying cars so that we don't see a headline like this from February. The worst possible outcome here, Dad, would be we wake up March 1st and the February, month review looks like February surprisingly strong as U.S. consumers purchase more, more new cars and used cars than. No, don't do that. That's just going to keep prices high.
I'm telling you, just say no. Okay, just say no. I know these cars are like drugs. Okay, I get it; they're addictive. But just say no. Okay, this is the American automobile manufacturing cartel. Okay, they've got you hooked, and it's time to withdraw. Okay, shiver, get
Dad,
sick,
I don't know
do whatever
how much
you need to
I
do,
like
but
this.
just say no.
We're going to call it a video there. Thank you, Pops.
You're welcome, honey.